super slow. That's what we like to see. They should be like this effectively from the red line. The only problem with that is that's a very long way away from the line, so you can forgive them just a little bit. Right, keep it steady, keep it steady. Are we racing? Yes, we are. We're racing for the final time today for groups A and E, and down in towards turn number 1 through the Bruno Ferrari S's. Do all the drivers get through unscathed? The answer to that is yes. And up the bank in they go. There's some guys taking a very well right there. Just trying to push it back. Just pushing at the front of it. It's a great getaway for Bagrin at the front of this one, but you can see there Drew Waltz has come into play as well, and he's held on to second place. But you can see the two Forza drivers right there behind him, Jack Irons and Drew Waltz, are looking very strong here. A very good start from this group of OK Juniors, groups A and E, and they all know that they need to keep themselves in this race. The tactics at this stage can be a bit interesting sometimes. You get a lot of aggression in the penultimate round of heats. Now drivers are knowing it's about consolidating what they've done already, and if you are needing to attack, there's no good taking yourself out on the first lap of the final heat of the day. Bagrin leads, end of the first lap. Drew Waltz P2. Swap places with his Forza Racing teammate. Jack Irons there in third. Shelton fourth. Great start for Harrison Matthew. Up to spots to go. They were communicating with each other. They were saying, okay, yeah, I won't attack you, you just go. But if he's right there behind him, he's not breaking away, he's going to go for the move. And Drew Waltz does go for the move. Down the inside, but Bagrin's going to retaliate. Retakes the lead of this one. That brings Eilert back into play. And it brings, most importantly, Schaubler back into play. Bagrin at this moment in time leads the intermediate classification. He's the one now with 262 points ahead of Roman Kamiab. Now it's Schaubler in third, Craigie in fourth in the points, but again, 2 more races to go. And you've still got the likes of Devin Waltz, Crayling, you've got Matt Sanroon and Jacob Ashcroft still fighting there as well. So there's still many drivers who could have a say in that intermediate classification. And down the inside, all the 2 teammates go wheel to wheel. Eilert tries to get down the inside as well. Successful do so onto the bridge. Yes, albeit with a slight kiss of the rear wheel on the front. Yeah, so getting past to Kit Malevsky for 6th place. Noah Bagrin leads. They're actually starting to stretch things out a little bit at the front. Has Drew Waltz got the pace? Well, I'd say yes, because he's just gone purple through sector number 2. Oh no, apologies, no, Jack Irons gone through and got into that fastest sector number 2. There was the move, so yes, Jack Irons, race pace hasn't been the strong point for Jack Irons. Down the race is Enzo Ruggiero in the 297. That is in the fight, that's the fight was in contact. They are so glued to the ground when they're there. The tires are sticky. They're so low to the ground that it grinds out on the curb. It makes it impossible for a driver to really try and get it back onto the track. Bagrin goes defensive. Eilert now on the attack here. The battle for the race lead is on. Down into Bobby Game corner. Bagrin now is under pressure and has got the likes of Harrison Mackie now, who's back there in third place. Remember Mackie, who suffered that retirement earlier on. He got caught out with an incident on the Litchfield Bridge. No fault of his own, just couldn't find a way through past the accident. But now this time around, he's there in third place. He's pushing himself on, and he is looking pretty quick here right now. No one's going to the move through the banking. They stay line of start, but they do well. Bagrin, Eilert, Mackie. All 4 of those have a tight inside line. It's going to allow Schaubler, Craigie, Belowski, Waltz all to close back in. This is really tough for Noah Bagrin. He cannot afford one little mistake. Right now he's set on pole for Superheat A tomorrow. He's overhauling Kamiab's score. Remember, if you're looking at the intermediate classification, Coronel is already done. Brown is already done as well. There's no other driver who would be within 50 points of Noah Bagrin's total if and that's the big if he can get this race win and finish on 2:62 over the line to complete lap number 5. Baglin's lead is just over a tenth. Ireland waiting for the moment to go through. Out of this race as Schaufler sets the fastest lap of the race and is hunting down this lead trio and tries to get the switchback now on Mackie, but they're going into yellow flags, so he backs out and it's smart drive there from Schaufler and crucially aware of his surroundings, which for so many drivers they do struggle with because tunnel vision kicks in as they're purely focused on the driver they have ahead of them, so he has to focus on that one. Yellow flags are now clear, he can go back to work if he wants to, but right now he's choosing to stick behind as they go on to lap number 7 now of 8. This race is really coming to an end. Indeed, and there's a lot to be decided for these drivers. Ireland got a little low down the inside, but didn't fully commit to the move, and back to the move. And closer to securing superheat pole. He certainly is, but Baglin's going to have to dig deep in this one because Mackie is right there in second place and has been quick all weekend here, and you can see there the stats. He started this race 7th, he's gained 5 places, he's currently there in P2 as we go on to his final lap of the race. It is still Baglin who leads then from Mackie, Schaufler, Ireland, Craigie, Rasmussen, Tobolowski. And for Nicholas Schaufler into hairpin number 2. Maggie's down the inside, he's got the move on. If he can get off the corner, yes, he's done it. There's a bit of a tussle there between Schaufler and Baglin, and that's going to potentially change the hands of who's going to be on Superheat A pole tomorrow. This is good news if you're Roman Kamyab through the Mike Wilson complex for the last time. Harrison Mackie is going to win in the heats at PF International once more. He's done it on the national stage, now he's done it on the international stage, and yes, the points have changed. Baglin was 1 lap away, he'll still get pole position for Superheat B, but it's Roman Kamyab on top with a couple of races to go, so